Guy Benson, political editor for townhall.com and a Fox News contributor. Guy, good to see you today. And I want to start off by the fact that, the Tax Foundation has a blog today saying basically that Rubio was right. I mean, that his biggest cut it does come for those who are the lowest income. And apparently this issue with Harwood has come up before. And last night they just couldn't get it right.
Harwood had tweeted a correction in the past, recently, on this very issue, and then repeated the same false attack against Rubio, who called him out. Look, Shannon, this was, and I hate to pile on to some extent, but this really was a night to forget for CNBC. I mean, its moderators were hammered by the candidates on stage. They were booed by the audience in the hall and just blitzed on social media, not just by Republicans, but by many people in the mainstream media. It was a very ugly night for them, and the clip you just played there of John Harwood wrongly fact-checking Marco Rubio on this point is just one of many examples that we saw last night.
And Harwood apparently tweeted out today that moderating the GOP debate in 2015 enriched my understanding of the challenges Speaker Boehner has faced and Representative Paul Ryan will face as Speaker. So clearly we know how he feels about it after the fact, too.
What a snide. I had not seen that. That is such a snide, dismissive thing to say, to try to play into some of internal Republican political battles that are going on as an excuse and covering up for the fact that he did a very poor job last night.
All right, next up, we want to make sure that we get your reaction to this. Jeb Bush mixing it up with Marco Rubio.
When you signed up for this was a 6-year term, and you should be showing up to work. You can campaign or just resign and let someone else take the job. There are a lot of people living paycheck to paycheck in Florida as well. They're looking for a senator that will fight for them each and every day.
I don't remember you ever complaining about John McCain's vote record. The only reason why you're doing it now is because we're running for the same position, and someone has convinced you that attacking me is going to help you. Here's the bottom line. My campaign is going to be about the future of America. It's not going to be about attacking anyone else on this stage.
And these two guys, they say that they're friends, and they probably will be after this is over. But I got to say, that felt like the most awkward moment of the night.
Devastating for Jeb Bush, I think. There were a lot of people tuning in last night. His campaign has been waning. His poll position has fallen. I think there were supporters that are wary. There are anxious donors who are watching, hoping to see if he could jumpstart his campaign. This was very obviously a premeditated attack that he was going to launch against Rubio at some point in the evening. He did, and Rubio was ready for it, counterpunched very hard. The crowd went wild. And I have to say, in the moment, it really felt like a mortal wound for a flailing campaign that Bush so far is struggling to really gain any momentum in.
Yeah, we'll see. We know folks who've been down and out and lost their staff and had no money and came back by the name of John McCain and won the nomination. So we'll see. Guy Benson, always good to see you.